It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Up first, mediocre. And they will enjoy a power advantage. And he'll be facing one of the best to ever do it, Saul Canelo Alvarez. You can see who has more experience. They'll meet as light heavyweights.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
First up, mediocre from the United States of America. They are the SCI and WBO champ, coming off a knockout victory in their last fight. And here is the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez from Mexico, coming off a tough knockout loss in their last fight.
It'll be ding-ding from first off. They're off.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks, trimmed with black, here is the current SCI and WBO World Champion, Mediocre. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Mexico, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Can't land that jab. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Stiff jab. So here is the champ defending the title yet again. Ooh, look at that left jab. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That jab had to hurt. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. The body shots aren't flashy, but sometimes they're more damaging, especially for the later rounds. He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see. What do we expect to see here in round two? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with that jab. The straight right just misses. is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter punch caught him clean. Misses. He missed with that jab. Oh my word, Canelo just got a big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four. Count to me.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and...
On to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. We wanted action, and they are delivering. That jab misses. This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. That hook is parried away. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. Nobody home with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging could be. Here we go to the 4th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Both men step back for just a moment. He just misses with that big right hand. Couldn't land that jab. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? The straight right just misses. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
There's the bell to start round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The perfect counter lands. You don't want to trade shots. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. That counter shot lands. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. So it's plan B time after... There's the bell to start round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good counter punch. Stamina is off the charts. Catch and shoot. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
His stamina is off the charts. Can't score with that jab. counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, here comes round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Couldn't land that jab. Got out of the way of that right hook. They exchange punches. That jab won't score. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw. Round 8, and we're off again. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Missing with the left hook. Nice counter shot. Jab misses. They're both trying for a knockout. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent.
And we enter the ninth. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? When are we going to see a jab from these two? They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Lucky that hook didn't score. They stopped the hook there. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? And here comes the 10th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And he misses with that jab. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance without a doubt.
That's start 11. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with the hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. A swing and a miss with the right hook. Which fighter will say no mas? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the... There's the bell for round 12. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Can't find a home for that jab. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Done with that counter shot. That hook won't score. Just missed with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be... What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still SCI and WBO World Champion, Mediocre.